Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Marissa with a C. Okay, and this is Breathing with Marissa. I created this breathwork YouTube channel for Black women to learn breathwork practices, to learn the benefits, to practice with someone who looks like them, right? I've scoured YouTube for different wellness tools that I was getting into, and when I looked into breath work for people who look like me, other Black women, either it existed, but in small increments. Usually there's someone who does yoga or some other form of meditation, or maybe doing like a vlog or whatever, and they mention some breath work practices, but there are no channels that are dedicated to breath work for Black women. And so I decided to be her. Okay. And so what is breath work, right? It is a means of manipulating the breath through different exercises to bring, like, consciously manipulating the breath to get to the root of whatever may be going on in your body, to support you with stress and activating or regulating, I should say, your nervous system, to allow us that calm and just like any other mindfulness practices, but in this practice, it gets into the body and really understanding what it is that your body is telling you at the moment. It also can be really, really beneficial in conversation where either you feel triggered or you want to say something, but you're not sure what you want to say yet. And it helps you just slow down, right? Breathwork practices signal the vagus nerve, which kind of is it's connected to pretty much your entire body. It runs from your brainstem down to your abdomen, right? And it helps with activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which supports with calm and being balanced, right? And your sympathetic nervous system is where your fight or flight response is. And that's where many of us are activating, unfortunately, because of circumstances of the world, of our history, things that go on in our families and society, and how they treat Black folks in general, and specifically for Black women, us just trying to hold it down for everybody and everything and not look like we're falling apart when in the inside things is broken. Okay, and that's not to say that being broken is a bad thing, right? But it is just to say that there's some things that we get to work on, and we override those because we are constantly just trying to take care of everyone, their wants, needs, desires, their safety, and putting all of those needs before our own. And a lot of times we are suffocating ourselves. I don't know how often you check in to see if you're breathing or how you're breathing, but a lot of us keep our breathing in this area right here when there's this diaphragm, right? There's two lungs, right? A throat and mouth in which we could make more space for breath. So with that said, I wanted to pull a card from my lovely Healing Energy Oracle deck and set an intention for today's breathwork practice. I like to set an intention for my practice, but you don't have to always. Like, if you just need a quick reset and you only have a few minutes to do maybe 3 cycles of breath and then get on with your day, do that, right? But we're doing a little intention setting. So this beautiful card that I have here, it says, listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. I listen and discover the way to the eternal. And for me, what I'm getting from this card is like, there's messages everywhere, right? But we just need to take a moment to stop, silence our minds, silence our bodies, so that we can hear what in the world those messages are. We can decipher what those messages are that we see. But stillness is a great way to be able to hear those things, right? Connecting with our inner selves, our intuition, so that we can understand and process what is actually going on, instead of trying to just hurry up and do, like, there's a time clock here. Just FYI, time's not real. But anyway, listen to life is our message for today. And so I would love for you to get a comfortable seat if you want to lay, if you want to sit, if you're standing, if you're in the car, the bathroom, taking a quick break from the kids. I don't have any personally, but I have a lot of godchildren, a lot, okay? And some of the stories I receive, some of the experiences I've had with the kids being by myself, okay, multiples at a time, I understand that those quick moments are few and far between. So definitely connect with yourself for a moment and let's get comfortable. And let's set this intention in our minds. Think about what signs are here telling me what to do, how to be, where to go. What signs am I ignoring? And let's access that space right now. Let's access that space of knowing through our breath. Okay, so settle in. Feel free to close your eyes down if that feels comfortable to you. And we will start with just a regular breath in through the nose and exhale. Again, in through our nose and release. In through the nose and release. And let's begin to move any wiggles out, rotating our neck to the left for 2 and 3. And then slowly to the right and back, to the left and forward. Again, right, back, left and forward. Right, back, left and forward. And as we continue to breathe through our nose and exhale, we will scan our bodies now, sending relaxing energy with every breath to our toes and ankles. May they relax. Sending the breath to your shins and calf muscles, to your knees and thighs, thanking them for holding you up and down. Relaxing the space between your womb and diaphragm, your belly area. We thank you for everything that you have brought forth and that you are yet to share with us. That beautiful intuition and sacral energy space. Thank you. As you continue breathing up through your chest, opening up that heart space, we thank you. Bringing your awareness to your back and shoulder blades as the next breath allows you to melt into your space. Bring your awareness into your arms, your biceps, your elbows, and forearms. We thank you. Our hands and fingers. Thank you for the things that you are able to hold and the awareness to put things down that may be too heavy or that may not belong to us. Thank you, hands. Sending your awareness up your throat space and through your face, your lips, cheeks, jawline, Continue breathing as your body just settles in. And on my cue, we are going to begin our 3-part breath. We will breathe in through our belly, in through our chest, and exhale, release. Belly, chest, and exhale. Continue breathing belly, chest, and exhale. Belly, chest, exhale. Know that however you are breathing is right. If they are short, shallow breaths, that is okay too. We get to build up over time. Belly, chest, and release. Belly, chest, release. And as you continue this breath at your own pace, imagine with every inhale, you're breathing in empowerment and knowing, and you exhaling out any doubt or confusion. Inhale through the belly and chest and release. With every exhale, envision a release and making space with every inhale to hear, to know, to see with your third eye, to understand what it is that you may have been ignoring. This is a time to make space, to clear out, to listen. There's so much time for the doing. Continue breathing. You're doing a beautiful, beautiful job. Great job. Know that you don't need my permission to breathe at this pace. Give yourself the permission to breathe freely, to access your breath in its fullness, to utilize all of those beautiful organs that you have been given, to truly, truly expand through breath. Continue breathing. And let's bring our pace back together. Inhale through the belly, through the chest, release. Belly, chest, exhale. And if your eyes haven't been closed this whole time, let's just close them down if it feels safe for you to do so. And as you continue with this 3-part breath, let's envision that awareness that we already have in our bodies. Let's envision a beautiful ball of golden light right there in the center of your being, in your heart space. It is radiating It is beautiful and it is yours. Imagine this as a representation of you. This ball of light begins to crack open, and light shines in every direction, up, down, left, right, and diagonal. And it begins to fill every inch of your body, from the crown of your head, through your fingers, through your belly, back, legs, feet, toes. This is you. Your light is something that is seen every time you step into a room, every time your voice is heard, every time you leave a space, every time your name is mentioned. Continue breathing. Know that this light continues to shine even when you don't really feel it yourself. There's glimpses. You can always bring yourself back to this breath to gain access when you need it. Continue breathing through your belly, chest, release. And that knowing within you knows when to share this light with others and when you only can hold it for yourself. Knowing that that's okay. If you need some time to recharge, or if there are people who just are not deserving in the moment, you are allowed to hold this light for yourself. If you are holding your breath in this moment, release it. If you are not able to breathe freely in this moment, know that I am here breathing on your behalf. Belly, chest, release. And on my cue, we will begin to bring ourselves back into the space, breathing regularly through our nose. That's one deep breath in, and exhale, release. Another deep inhale in through the nose, expanding the belly and chest, and release. On our next inhale, let's inhale and squeeze every bit of our bodies, our fingers, our toes, arms, legs, center, core, and exhale. Let's do another deep inhale and squeeze everything to the center of your body, and exhale, release. And on our next inhale, let's breathe in regularly and begin to come back into this space, fluttering your eyes open if they were closed, allowing for yourself to return to a breath that feels most comfortable to you. And take your time, no rush. How are you feeling? Please, please, please make sure that you do some aftercare. Drink a lot of water. Take your time. Come back to this whenever you need to, right? As far as my channel, please like, share with anyone who you feel is aligned or who could use a little breath, and subscribe for any upcoming, not any, all of the upcoming breathwork practices that we're going to be doing here. As I said previously, we will be building on our practices, so they'll move from 10 minutes and move up to some longer practices if that feels good to folks. I will also just be sharing some inspiration in between. You can check out my lives with my girl Latoya. It's all about making space. Excuse me. And every month we are making space in different parts of our lives. January we made space in our finances. February we made space for love. And this month we have been making space to show up in our divine feminine, right? And so definitely check that out if you have some moments, if you need a little bit of inspiration, if you want to hear us talking our stuff kind of thing, definitely check that out. I will also leave more information in the description box about some private sessions if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, or upcoming group sessions and group coaching that I have in the very near future. I will link my website in the description box as well. And yeah, just reflect on where you are not making space, or maybe you are ignoring the signs, right? From what our card says about listening to life, and signs and symbols guide you to success. So with this breath, hopefully you were able to get a little bit of clarity, maybe have some relief, maybe make some space to hear a little bit more of what's going on with you, for you, and around you, right? And also just understanding that the signs are just like little guides, right? So whatever signs, symbols, or things that you hear going on, pay a little bit more attention to see what they are really trying to share with you, okay? I thank you all. And until next week, I'm Marissa with a C.